am very happy with the multiple delegates we have, and I see no reason why we need to consider single delegate representation. Ask people, do you hear it out there? There's nobody unhappy with our delegates, and I stand and disagree with single delegate representation, and I want to keep things exactly like they are. Thank you.
I speak to the multi-member delegate districts. I'm from Harrison County. We have 4 delegates. West Virginia is one of the last 10 states to hang on multi-delegate districts. We're also one of the last 10 in education, jobs, wages, and just about every other category. There's one category that we can get out of pretty easily in that last 10, and that's single-member delegates. We can enter into the single-member delegates. I think will improve voter turnout. That too many people don't feel their vote counts, and they do not turn out to vote. If they were voting for their next door neighbor, a fellow they went to high school with, somebody that goes to their church, choice of 2 candidates that they know, they really know, they'd be more interested in getting out to vote. Right now in Harrison County, we have 2 delegates from Bridgeport, 2 delegates from Clarksburg. And people in the outlying areas probably don't know them quite as well as the people that live in Bridgeport and Clarksburg. Likewise, the people in Good Hope, if they had a candidate from Good Hope, would really know that person. They had a couple of candidates right from that area. They'd really know the difference between the 2. They'd be able to say, oh, this guy, yeah, he's a real upfront fella, and this other guy, he's a bag of wind. And they know who to vote for, who they can really count on. Likewise, in Bridgeport and Clarksburg, they're not going to know that candidate as well from Good Hope. He may be the best candidate in the bunch, but without having really seen the fellow, and I didn't grow up with him, doesn't go to church with him, doesn't see him too much on the street. Might have heard him talk at the senior center or see a couple ads of his or get a flyer. But they know the delegates in Clarksburg and Bridgeport. They went to school with them. And so they're going to even give the outlying area candidate a chance. And are they going to vote for the fellow that they grew up with and know better? And maybe that's why in Bridgeport we've got it. And in Clarksburg we have 4 Democratic delegates, 2 from Clarksburg and 2 from Bridgeport. And I think we all can agree that if we can get a better voter turnout by having local voters feel that their vote counts, that's better for not only for the county, but it's better for the entire country. I've heard it expressed that having 4 Democratic delegates in the city area makes for great cooperation, and cooperation among the delegates is better for Harrison County. And only improving cooperation should we consider changing what we've got. Well, I think you would get even more cooperation by having 4 delegates from the outlying rural areas, all Republicans. Now, whether we do have one or the other, I think either way, that kind of cooperation is not what's best for people of Harrison County. In the 20th century, most other states moved into single-member state house districts. West Virginia lags behind, having difficulty as we move into the 21st century with jobs, wages, and education. I think we can improve these things in the 21st century. And by enacting single-member delegate districts, if nothing else, that will at least move the West Virginia House of Delegates from the 19th century into the 20th century. Thank you.
I want to thank Senator Unger and all of you for being here. I think this is great. I hope that the House of Delegates will do something similar. I also want to thank Mr. Howard for the explanations that he gave on this redistricting nationwide. I helped out. Anyone look at these maps and have my 4 comments. I do want to let you know that this information is excellent. I think if you can get it out to the courthouses where you're going to have your meetings ahead of time, so people can stop and pick it up. I also feel that we should have, we have 100 delegates, we should have 100 districts. That's my personal feeling. I know here in Marion County, we have 3 excellent delegates, but I really feel we need to have 3 separate districts. And other than that, that's about all I have to say.
I'm fully in support of the present system that we have. I think it has served the citizens of West Virginia and Marion County very well over the years. So that's my comment. I'm in support of our present system. Thank you.
Bridgeport and Harrison County, and I thank you for the opportunity to speak, and thank you all for coming this morning. To paraphrase Mr. Allred's statement about one person, one vote, we have some districts in West Virginia that are way out of line in that. And we have in Charleston, we have the 30th district, or the 30th district, which has 7 members, but they're all from urban Charleston. Nobody from the western part of the county, nobody from the eastern part of the county. Yet over on Washington Street, essentially, Washington Street is the 31st district, is one place. And in Harrison County, we have 4 people representing us in the House, so we have 4 votes for something in our county. But in Fairmont County, you got 7. In the 27th district, which is Raleigh and Summers County, they have an even more egregious problem there. In that one, they have 5 people in the delegate district, but one of them has to come from the Summers County area. And in the last election, I think the one who represented Summers County finished 5th, or finished 8th in the voting, but still was elected to the legislature. And I think that that happened once before. That delegate finished 6th, but became a member of the legislature. And such things as this should not be happening. When we talk about one person, one vote, we simply do not have it in West Virginia. And I think that the single delegate district would take care of that. We currently have 35 single delegate districts. It can't be that hard to have 100 single delegate districts.